It'd be funny as hell hearing y'all fans ask me, why didn't you just leave, Van? Why are you waiting now to open your mouth? Motherfucker, if it was just that easy to leave, I would have left. But if y'all stupid ass didn't understand back then, bro, there was a rule to where if you just transfer and leave, you had to sit out a year. And who wants to sit out a whole fucking year? Especially when I'm starting and playing. Come on now, let it make sense, you stupid asses. Stop asking dumbass questions without doing some damn research. And all y'all motherfuckers, oh, he got benched. When did I get benched? I didn't even red shirt, let alone get benched. I played since my freshman year. Played behind TJ, Green, J-Ron Curse. Played both free and strong. Sophomore year, played free because Jadar played the strong. Junior year came around. Nigga, I'm playing both. Teaching a coach. Teaching Mickey Con. So what are we talking about, man? Y'all shut the hell up, get on. And another reason why I just didn't leave, bro, because when you there, you create real bonds with your bros. It wasn't about the coaches. It was about my brothers, and that's why we won football games. And as you can see now, everybody's about they self, and that's why they're not winning. That's why they're not successful as we were. We were about each other. We were about ourselves, but we were about each other at the end of the day. We did what we had to do because we got on each other's ass. Like, we was on each other, like, hard. Holding each other accountable. That's why. Everybody knew what each other was doing behind them closed doors, but we was on each other's ass. Everybody was responsible enough to check each other without having a fucking real bitch fit. Real shit. Another thing y'all be saying, bruh, a whole lot of players go back, you know what I'm saying, hang around. No, players go back to watch a good football game. Only time you see players that went to Clemson going back there, like big name guys, is the time when they playing somebody big. That's the only time they're only going back for a big game. Like, stop that shit. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. I missed fucking one game, and that was the Auburn game because I had an MCL sprain, and that was my junior year. Led the team in tackles my sophomore year. Man, please go do y'all damn research. Y'all just be saying shit on here. I understand y'all fans and shit, but goddamn, please go do some research first. And I love that y'all hate me because when this season start and Clemson keep Clemsoning, oh, y'all really gonna hate me then, boy. I'm telling you, because, boy, I'm on y'all ass the whole year. In the last 2 years, I've been so right about y'all. Y'all got rid of all the gangsters, all the hard-headed dudes, all the strong people who stand up for themselves and want to get a whole bunch of yes, sirs, yes, ma'ams, yes, sirs, yes, ma'ams. And I ain't gonna win you no games. Know what win you games? Controlled chaos. What is Alabama? LSU. Come on, bruh. Like, stop that shit. It's controlled chaos, man. That's why y'all got your ass whooped by LSU when y'all went down there. Come on, man. Stop that. Y'all can continue to get y'all ass whooped because y'all keep bringing in them goody two-shoes. Until y'all stop bringing in them goody two-shoes again and start bringing in the DJ Readers, the Carlos Watkins, everybody who I came in with that I was there with from that 2015 time to 2016, 2017, until you start bringing those guys back in, Clemson's going downhill. And now I'm on Mickey Con ass. All right. Now I'm on Mickey Con ass. You know what I'm saying? Bruh played with Sweeney at Bama. He played DB from 1990 to 1994. Man, you ain't never heard of this dude name playing no damn DB. That's all I'm going to say. You ain't never heard of Sweeney playing receiver. That's all I'm going to say. But like I told y'all in part 2, bruh, about the little nose ring shit when he came and digging my nose and shit like an old idiot. Like, flipped my nose and digging my nose still, see if I had my nose ring in, right? So, like I said, he got there around the ball season my sophomore year. So he wasn't allowed to coach yet, you feel what I'm saying? So he really was just the extra eyes around the DBs, because that's where the most trouble was coming from. Sweeney, bro, he was calling our parents, bro, like the DBs people, from J-Ron to TJ to me to McKenzie to Jadar, Ryan Carter, Marcus Edmond, Mark Fields, Tootie Tankersley, Cordray Tankersley, bro, we was causing these dudes problems, bro. Like, we was We was hard-headed, bro. We was hard-headed. But we stuck together, bro. That's one thing. Like, we had each other's back, and that's why we won fucking football games. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So he just really was there to snitch on the DBs. So the job really was supposed to go to DeAndre McDaniel, which he played at Clemson. You feel me? He was a goddamn All-American. We seen what he did. There's film on YouTube of what he did. You know what I'm saying? He has real film out there. He was a great safety. He knocked your motherfucking head off, straight up. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all don't, go look up his name, DeAndre McDaniel. So he was supposed to be the new safeties coach coming in, help out with Reed. But it seemed to me, like, I ain't gonna lie, it seemed to me and everybody else that he was just too close to us. He was too involved with us. You know what I'm saying? We gravitated towards him too much, so Sweeney couldn't do that. So he wanted somebody who was going to snitch on all of us and have more control over us instead of having just somebody who disciplined us within them. You feel what I'm saying? So he wanted control over that. So that's why he went and got his guy, Mickey Khan. So, you know what I'm saying? So after we get back from the Natty and shit, Sweeney give the job to Khan. He announced it. You know what I'm saying? The safeties coach will be Mickey Khan. So we all looking around like, bro, what the fuck? Mickey Khan, the safeties coach? Man, hell no. This dude, DeAndre McDaniel, been here for the last 2 years. Know all the installs to the defense. Know everything to Venable's defense, bro. You know how hard it is to pick up on Venable's defense? Anyways. So we all looking around like, Mickey Khan, the safeties coach? Oh, hell no. And then he announced that we'll be splitting in practice. So the corner's going to go with Mike Reed and DeAndre McDaniel, and the safety's going to go with Mickey Khan. Man, when I tell you, bro, at practice, this motherfucker had us doing some dumb shit, man. Bruh. And on top of that, on some real shit, though, as I'm thinking about this shit, what the fuck has Mickey Khan ever done on a football field to where he could coach a DB, bruh? Like, just because you play DB don't mean you could coach a DB. Let's keep that shit hot, bruh. Like, come on now. Just because you played DB don't mean you could coach DB. Real shit. Only thing Mickey Khan was good for was saying, good job when you came on and off the field, bruh. Like, real talk. As a coach or as a player, because he didn't play. What are we talking about? So you can't put somebody in front of me and tell me how to play and do this. Who if you ain't never experienced it, how that shit work? So we out there, goddamn, in practice and shit all year, bro. We doing these fuck ass drills, bro. We ain't doing no more backpedaling. We shuffling, crossover running and shit. Like, bro, we not doing no DB shit. Like, we out there like dead ass this whole bunch of nothing, shuffling and shit. What we shuffling sideways for and running across to the post? Man, we not doing that shit in the game. We in our pedal breaking to the post. We not doing that shit. We run a scheme cover forward, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Run a match cover forward. We not shuffling shit. We sitting on everything. Man, and then on top of that, the motherfucker had us tackling until week 8. And I ain't talking about tackling in like fucking team versus team or inside shit. You know what I'm saying? Inside drill and shit. I'm talking about tackling each other in individual drill. How do you tackle each other in individual drill? I'm not tackling Tanner Muse. I'm not tackling Kyle Cote. I'm not tackling these little other walk-ons you bringing over here. I'm not tackling nobody in no indie drill, but it's for my feet to get right, for my hand placement to get right. You talking about tackling, bro? If they don't want to tackle, they ain't gonna tackle. They grown ass men. What we talking about here? Talking about tackling. We gonna be physical, man. You can't make somebody be physical. You can't make somebody be physical. You wasn't physical. You ain't physical. So what you talking about? Man, so like I say, bruh, spring ball shit come around and shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, when spring ball come around, but the coaches really is in the meetings, like, they in their team meeting, you know what I'm saying? Like, they segment meetings all day, too, you feel what I'm saying? So when we come in, they should fucking know what the fuck they supposed to tell us to do and shit. Man, one thing about it, bro. If you sitting in that meeting with Venables, if you don't know, ask. Please ask. Because if you don't ask and you take your ass out there not knowing and wonder-eyed, starry-eyed and shit, man, your ass is going to get cussed the fuck out. So what Khan do? Khan don't ask questions. So I had a question one day in practice, and I asked Khan. Khan said, shit, man, I don't know. You got to ask Venables. I can't really remember. I go ask Venables. I get cussed the fuck out. Because I'm supposed to know too. But you supposed to help me out. We supposed to be on the same team, motherfucker. You been sitting in these meetings all day. How the hell you ain't going to help me out? So, like, on some real shit, how you sitting in a Venables meeting all day and not learn nothing? But then it get to the point where as spring ball goes on, bro, you haven't learned anything throughout the whole spring ball. So you still asking me. So now the roles is flipped. Now you asking me these questions. You scared to go to Venables because you see how he snapped on me. So now you asking me all of these questions. Like, let it make sense. And I feel like, bro, on some real shit, and now I'm sitting here thinking about it, why the fuck you ain't go ask somebody else who you was trying to sub me out with the whole time? But you knew I wasn't going for that subbing out shit when I'm teaching you the defense. How you gonna try to sub somebody out when somebody's teaching you? That's like you trying to fire the boss. That's like, come on, bro, I'm teaching you the defense. But you see, I don't abide by your rules, and I still ain't gonna follow what the fuck you want me to do. I'm gonna be my own man, so you trying to goddamn do everything to weed me out. Nah, it don't work like that, especially when you playing for Venables, and Venables go off of people he trusts, not who you trust, he trusts. That's what you fail to realize, man. They were trying to shit me so hard, boy. But one thing about it, bro, Venables is gonna play who he trusts. And if Venables don't trust you, your ass ain't gonna play. That's the bottom line. If you don't know that playbook, Venables ain't gonna play your ass. I don't give a fuck how good you are. If you don't learn that playbook, you will not play. And the playbook thick as hell. Go to college, go to Venables defense, not know what a 40 technique is. I bet you ask Khan what a 40 technique is. I bet he couldn't tell you. And that's what I'm saying. You sitting here trying to sub people out, and I'm teaching you the defense. Motherfucker, I'm learning 2 positions every goddamn week. Don't ever pull me out the game, especially when I'm telling you what to do. That's where we're going to bump heads at, and that's where we started bumping heads at. Because who the fuck are you? You just got here, and you don't know shit, but you scared to ask Venables a question. But you sitting here asking me all these damn questions. Man, get your ass on. That's why when you had them little get-togethers and shit, I ain't never show up at your goddamn house. I showed up one time, ate, and then bailed. Man, come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers full of shit, bro. Sit in a meeting all day and don't learn shit, and you the coach. But that's just one of Sweeney's guys, man. He give too many of his people, opportunities. Half of them kids around there shouldn't even have scholarships. Let's be real. But I ain't going to get on that. I'm going to get on that later on. And I feel like, bro, on some real shit, and now I'm sitting here thinking about it, why the fuck you ain't go ask somebody else who you was trying to sub me out with the whole time? But you knew I wasn't going for that subbing out shit when I'm teaching you the defense. How you going to try to sub somebody out when somebody's teaching you? That's like you trying to fire the boss. That's like, come on, bro, I'm teaching you the defense. But you see, I don't abide by your rules, and I still ain't gonna follow what the fuck you want me to do. I'm gonna be my own man, so you trying to goddamn do everything to weed me out. Nah, it don't work like that, especially when you playing for Venables, and Venables go off of people he trusts, not who you trust, he trusts. That's what you fail to realize, man. They were trying to shit me so hard, boy. But one thing about it, bro, Venables is gonna play who he trusts. And if Venables don't trust you, your ass ain't gonna play. That's the bottom line. If you don't know that playbook, Venables ain't gonna play your ass. I don't give a fuck how good you are. If you don't learn that playbook, you will not play. And the playbook thick as hell. Go to college, go to Venables defense, not know what a 40 technique is. I bet you ask Khan what a 40 technique is. I bet he couldn't tell you. And that's what I'm saying. You sitting here trying to sub people out, and I'm teaching you the defense. Motherfucker, I'm learning 2 positions every goddamn week. Don't ever pull me out the game, especially when I'm telling you what to do. That's where we're going to bump heads at, and that's where we started bumping heads at. Because who the fuck are you? You just got here, and you don't know shit, but you scared to ask Venables a question. But you sitting here asking me all these damn questions. Man, get your ass on. That's why when you had them little get-togethers and shit, I ain't never show up at your goddamn house. I showed up one time, ate, and then bailed. Man, come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers full of shit, bro. Sit in a meeting all day and don't learn shit, and you the coach. But that's just one of Sweeney's guys, man. He give too many of his people opportunities. Half of them kids around there shouldn't even have scholarships. Let's be real.